Yo, what's up? I'm Venomous and today I'm gonna be teaching you how to make combos. This video will be more focused on the combo mat side of things. In the future, I'll make another part focused on freestyle.
Come on.
To make a combo, you need to think in three things: segments, also known as parts, knowledge, and difficulty/limitations. I'll explain these pillars using one combo for each. All of them have these three pillars, but it will be easier to understand each pillar with the respective combo. Most of the time, you can break down a combo in some parts. Let's take one of my Nero combos as an example. It's possible to separate it into three parts. First, I'm just hitting the enemy without a big purpose. Then, the second part starts when I shoot a level 3 charged shot. That's because after 3 seconds, an explosion occurs, which launches the enemy upwards. So, everything must be done flawlessly. Here, this jump cancel defines the third part. That's because you can use Calibur again after jump cancelling. So, I have all sorts of options to continue the combo again. In summary, combos are made by small combos, not a huge long list of moves connected in a very specific way. You probably already heard something like, "This is for sure a very technical combo," and you reacted like, "What?" And now you're gonna understand what that means. In this combo, I will show how you can achieve great results by just experimenting, and in a way that's not necessarily hard, just requires knowledge. This is the first example of knowledge. In order to perform this play, I need precise timing. I don't need to do everything as fast as possible. In fact, I need to wait a bit so the enemy will be in the perfect position for me to jump cancelling ecstasy again. Here, I use splash higher than usual, because this makes the pin pass above the enemy, which doesn't fall since Dante still hits the enemy. Here, there's a bunch of things going on. First, it's only possible to be in this position using double trigger. Since Dante is faster in DT, if I'm not using it, Dante will be farther, and I need to be in this position so when I jump cancel ecstasy, the enemy will be launched at the pin, and the pin will explode, and I have just enough time to reposition myself to where the enemy will go. This is a super basic example of knowledge, but still very useful. Splash cancels inertia, and while Dante goes forward, he gains some height, leaving me at the perfect position to jump cancel again. Knowledge will make your combos much more interesting, and especially with a good use of tools that can manipulate the enemy's position from a distance, like DST summon swords or the level 3 charged shot explosions from Nero and Lady. Difficulty is something that never fails to make a combo stylish, but sometimes you need to go the hard way to overcome limitations. Let's see how. Since Lady doesn't have too many mobility options, I use a backflip to add backwards movement and cancel the launcher. This gives me the possibility to use inertia from Lady's double jump to adjust my positioning for a charged shot jump cancel. You'll note that this kind of jump cancels, even being harder because I need to jump cancel before being too far from the enemy, will be very present because they provide some precious mobility to the combo. Here, I jump cancel a Kalina End's shot to send the enemy flying. Remember my charged shot? Here I need to wait a bit before I jump into the enemy in order to catch it in the air while it's being launched upwards. It's really hard to point the analog stick right, but it's my only option to achieve this play. And again, I'm jump cancelling another move that throws the enemy far away. Other characters have similar mechanics, with hard timings or variations that give you much more possibilities, like in DMC4 and 5, where by changing the timing of your Stinger jump cancel, you end with different distances. Now that these aspects of combo making are covered, I would like to give you some quick tips. Avoid repeating the same move or string too often. Consistency can be impressive, but in very restricted circumstances. Movement makes combos way more interesting. If you're constantly changing your position or the enemy's position, this is very stylish because it shows that you're with the situation constantly under control. Now, it's your time to make combos. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this.
With the blood.